Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic here on Ragplays. Before we get started today, guys, I wanted to take a moment and discuss some of the things that we learned from Lore Master Gyarshi in the last episode. I was so focused on diction during that whole thing that I really didn't have the ability to take in all of what was being said in regard to the history of the One's tribe. Particularly the ancient history of the Rakatans was actually quite interesting, quite in-depth, and so I went back and looked at the footage and kind of actually absorbed it. It's a lot easier to absorb information when you're not trying to speak properly, believe me. But yeah, so I wrote down a few of my thoughts on here, and I'd like to go over it before we get going. So in the beginning, according to these, the One's tribe, anyway. They were proto-Rakata. They were intelligent, but they had no wisdom, whatever that means. They were savage. At some point, they encountered or learned of gods of the sky and gods of the earth, and I'm not really sure what these are, based on what I was listening to. And according to them, the gods of the sky spoke, the earth shook, fires swept across the land, and this led to an irrevocable change on Lahan. The planet went from a lush, green, sort of valleyed paradise full of plains and hills and rolling fields and all that jazz to the vast tracts of sea that we have now, and that's rather interesting. I mean, to me, it almost suggests, like maybe this place was terraformed by something or someone. And if that's so, like, it makes you wonder who was responsible for this, and you know, if they led to the creation of the Infinite Empire, can you imagine how powerful that they would have been if they actually seeded this world with the Rakatans? That's actually true. I mean, it just boggles the mind, I guess. After this, the gods of the sky, or the gods of the earth, I'm not sure which, but they had both. They had two different sets of gods, the gods of the earth and gods of the sky, both living and dead, according to them. The gods spoke to them in a dream, calling them out. Spoke in dreams. Calling them out and awakening them again after this was all over and after the world had changed. So, I almost think that maybe the gods of the earth, as they described them, were droids or something that were sent down by whoever was terraforming this planet to help them weather the storm, and to tell them, once the time was up, to go back up and go back out and, you know, be fruitful and multiply and all that stuff. It says after that, after the gods of the sky did this, the earth gods that protected the Rakata had just disappeared forever. And that to me just sounds like, you know, if it was droids, then it would be like, you know, their power cells ran out or something, or enough time, thousands of years had gone by, or 1,000 years had gone by, and they stopped. You know, there was no more gods. And they also claim that the sky gods don't speak to them anymore, though they still see their lights in the heavens from time to time. I almost think, like, do they mean stars? Like, obviously not, because they have a sun. Do they mean ships? But then what ships would be passing out this way? The only ships that have gone this way are the Mandalorians, you know, random explorers, and they all crash down anyway. So what are they seeing out there? What are they tracking in the night sky? Is it the Republic? Is it the Sith? Can't be, because they had only just recently come here. This island is this planet is uncharted. It's in the middle of nowhere, a sector of space that nobody goes. So I don't know what that's all about. So anyway, after all of this ended, after the gods disappeared, the Rakata were left to their own devices. They began spreading across the islands, making rival civilizations temples, monuments. At some point, they collapsed in riots and chaos, burning everything in an orgy of violence. I guess that would be like a first civil war. So they built a civilization. I would call this like the kingdoms period. Then it collapsed. Everything went tits up, and then they went into a 1,000-year dark age, according to them. Fast forward 1,000 years, the Infinite Empire begins to rise, starting on one small island near the equator, and according to them, having not forgotten the oldest traditions from the Earth gods, preserving that knowledge. The only thing I know, like the Rakutans were talking a lot, or Gyarshi was talking a lot about how the only way that, or the real way that the Rakutan people gain knowledge is by eating the hearts of their foes and basically engaging in cannibalism. I just wonder if that cannibalism actually enabled them to survive through that dark age and kind of put them on top, ensuring that whatever knowledge that they had accrued continued to be passed down. You know, as gruesome as that sounds, but you know, desperate times, desperate measures. But then again, like, you're right next to an ocean, guys. You don't look. You're right next to an ocean. It's filled with fish, no doubt, and amphibians and whatever else, fish and shellfish and everything you could possibly want to eat. But then again, you look at the Rakutans. They don't really look like a race of seafarers, I guess you could say. But they have to be. But just the way that they're set up, they don't have webbed feet. They don't look like swimmers. They look like fighters more than anything. They got these big spikes coming out of their legs. Anyway, so I don't know what the deal with that was. It just made some knowledge that they had gave them a leg up versus all of the other tribes that were around. So they built this culture that was unrivaled even compared to the Republic. It lasted for thousands of years. It united all the islands, they said. All the islands of Lahan. I think probably the islands that they're talking about in this case must mean planets. The ones Rakuta just don't remember that they had ever reached the stars like they had. Yeah. So this lasted for thousands of years, and they passed on strength and wisdom to future generations, blah blah blah. Eventually the Infinite Empire begins to fall. During that time, there's rumors of red-skinned Rakuta that survived the first deluge all the way back like thousands of years ago. I don't know why they didn't find out about them sooner, but I guess they existed. Maybe a rival faction. Maybe this was just something that they learned during it, and then they started attributing all their woes to the red Rakuta rather than the black ones. They say that no cause could be pinpointed as to why it collapsed. It took centuries to build, lasted thousands of years, and collapsed in about 20 years, which was much fighting and death. Palaces that were built out of stone were turned to glass. The stone itself melted, so like nuclear holocaust type deal, I would expect. It's been 30,000 years since then. As it happened, the records state that a people were found that were also found. I don't know if these are the same ones as the red-skinned Rakuta that they mentioned before, but a people were found that they say were unlike the Rakuta, but took their form, so took their appearance, in order to wage a war that tore their civilization apart. So again, I think this might be them thinking about the red Rakuta in a negative light and blaming all of the woes that befell the Infinite Empire on that particular faction of Rakutans. But I don't know. What the war was over or who they were is unknown, but they are demons in their legends now, so that the black Rakutans here, think that the red ones are demons, or whatever these, if maybe not the red Rakutans, but whatever these creatures or people were that took the forms of the Rakutans, but were unlike them. They consider them to be demons in their legends now. However, they're presumed to have gone extinct but they don't really know for sure because they haven't seen any since. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, there's just a lot of mystery built around this. How much of this is even true? I don't know. I thought it was interesting to talk about. So, post-collapse, they basically were sent back to the Stone Age, and it's been a state of anarchy ever since. The One has been rallying his tribe and sweeping across islands, and he wants us to do his dirty work right now, but that we're going to do that. So that was a lot of jabbering. Let's get going. Let's play some games. But I found that fun. I should probably switch off this now. Have it on my tablet. Power it off. Don't need that anymore. Yeah. So there's that. That's taken care of. That puts it straight in my mind. It's been so long since I played the game that I really don't remember well enough about it. So I had to go back and refresh myself. Alright, so, where are we going? Well, we know what's out here now, and I did mean to take mission with us. I'm just going to explore the rest of this area before I do that. Another Gizka. So, what's over here? Another set of pillars. The temple exterior. I don't want to go in there yet. This way. A really, really nice shot of the Ebon Hawk. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's screenshot material right there. This is like, this little area here is built just for the view. Somebody was really proud of this. Look at this. So pretty, though. Picture from a postcard. Out of the way, Canderous. We're going into the temple anyway. Are we going towards that temple, which we can see just over that hill there? It's quite an impressive structure. Don't blame the Black Rakutans for wanting to get in so badly. Whoa. Yeah, that Rancor always scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. It's coming around the corner, and there's this thing. I think, don't know what these are capable of. I'm gonna put force speed on. Keep over there. Oh, they're not that tough. Ow, that hurts. Never mind. Wow. Okay, I'm dead. And so is it. That's fine. Whatever. I'll get back up. Garth, you wanna... Okay, I'm back up.
Sure.
That was unexpected. Wow. I'm all fucked up. Alright, let's use some healing. I'm not gonna have the horsepower to use this. Alright, let's just take it slow. Almost want to apply Force Valor. These guys don't have anything, do they? We got a lot of Rancors up in here. Okay, there's 4 of them over there. We need to take them on one at a time, and we gotta get the force speed on again. Physical shields would be useful, but... Yeah, quick! Adios. You know, maybe we just shoot them. You know, let's just shoot them. Canderous. Garth.
I heard I did.
Oh my goodness, please don't. Please don't do that ever again. It worked, but don't do it ever again. Stop. Stop. Thank you.
Sure.
I don't want that on anymore. Yeah, lots of Rancor. There's one that's dead there. Another hell of a vista we've got going on here. Let's see if we can kill this one. Get out. Got away with it.
Down you go!
Alright, I'll let them take care of that, I think. Maybe not. I lied. Alright, they're all dead now. That's good news. Good news, everyone. So yeah, this temple complex is actually pretty giant, and it goes all the way over there to a different island. I didn't even know that was in the game. I don't remember this vista at all, but I suppose that's where all the interior is. Get some music back, do a little mapping. Use force speed now, I think. So, give me a heal. Good measure. Yeah, so there's the entrance of the temple, and that must be the force field that we're hearing so much about. There's a powerful energy shield that prevents you from passing, so who knows how to get past that. Let's heal to full. As close to full as we can. Another way down there. I don't recall that being there, but maybe it was. But these Mandalorians, they say they were near this pillar, so I'm going to wait to use force speed. Just get near it and see what happens. And right on schedule. Oh! Okay, there's a lot of them, though. Put that on. Oh, this isn't good, is it? Wow, we're getting destroyed. Hey, Carth. We've got a big problem. I probably should have just run, I think, from this. Do we have an autosave? That is the question. Well, you're the captain. You're an elite. Yeah, this is quite an encounter. Yeah, well, we're gonna die, so. Hey, Canderous, can you focus fire? I might be able to get away with this, maybe. Man, I wasn't expecting to have to use the menu. Where's our medkits? Yeah, let's just do a little bit of cheese here, so I don't have to reload. Sorry, folks. Didn't expect it to be this difficult, but it was. Alright. Canderous, disengage from all that, just attack him. Carth. Ready? Alright, gotta keep it up. Come on, Carth. Stay alive. Okay, that's that one dead. Focus on some of the others, maybe? Entry added. Okay, Canderous. Which one's closest to death? You attack that one. Carth. You attack that one as well. Okay, we're getting grenaded again. Carth. I really don't like just sitting here and waiting to die, but I only have a choice at the moment. Canderous. Canderous is not looking so good. Disengage, Karth.
Good.
Oh, man. Karth, get out of there. We gotta pull back. Just flee. Just flee. What a mess. What a bloody mess. Are they following? No. Canderous is down. One of these. I gotta take them on one at a time. I gotta be smart about this. Alright, let's try it again. You guys look a little frozen over there. And we're running, and we're running. Use some of those other med packs, in fact, well, some of the lesser ones. I have a feeling we're going to need the better quality ones. Okay. This guy wants some, so... Oh, nice! Got a stun in. Okay, just
You asked for this! You asked for this!
He's dead. Good news. Oh, Karth! No, 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 no. No, no, no. 15 HP. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna get away with it, but only just. Only just. It's not how I intended to fight. But I wasn't being very smart. I should have just pulled everybody out. Let's try sticking that one in us right now. How close are you to dead? Okay, not very, but let's just clean him up quickly. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Woo! Karth coming in with the clutch. Alright. Everyone's very fucked up, but
Sure.
back to my character and get some Force Seal on the go here. Yeah, I do not have the energy for this, sadly. I'm not a mage. Some adrenal stamina there. I'm gonna take my time and loot all of these guys, just to be sure. A Mandalorian Power Shield. It's an item that you don't get anywhere else in the game. Another set of remains on you. Another Mandalorian Power Shield. And what else? Another set of remains. Mandalorian Head, Mandalorian Assault Armor, and an Ion Grenade. Now. Heal up again. Check all the bodies. Double click on all of them. So yeah, what do we hit up? We killed 2 reds, a gold, and 3 blues. Not bad. Double our number. Yeah, my heal is not very good yet. Used a lot of resources on that. How many advanced med packs did I have left? Look at these items in a moment. And check that journal entry. We've got 40 left. Okay. Don't feel that great about that, but alright. Journal entry first. Invisible Mandalorians. You have slain the Mandalorian leader who has been killing the Rakutans recently. You should bring back a token to prove that you have killed him. Right. So that token would be what? Got an Ion Grenade out of that. This Mandalorian Assault Armor. This is the first one we've ever got in the game. Feats required, Armor Proficiency Heavy, Defense bonus of 13, Max Dexterity bonus of 0. Damage versus damage resistance, resist cold 25, resist fire 25. This was the armor of the Mandalorian elite frontline troops, a sight that Republic soldiers were all too familiar with during the war. Mandalorian power shields. Uses 5 out of 5. Energy, deflection, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Electrical 30 points total. Duration is 200 seconds. Consumes charges when used. An improvement by the Mandalorians on their basic forearm shield. This variant proved decisive in several battles with the Republic. The units are discarded once their maximum number of activations have been expended. Cool. Anything else? Adrenal stamina. And Mandalorian head. This is the head of the leader of the Mandalorian warriors who were killing the Rakatan scouts. Is that it? That's it. Alright, save the game. I did not expect that to go as well as it did after the horrible start. Throwing grenades at us, that's a kind of cheap game, you know? A gorgeous view out to sea. Sort of. For 2003 standards, anyway. Alright, well, we'll scrape the edge of this and then, I guess, continue onward. Might even get a screenshot of the front of the temple just for funsies. There we go. Yeah, probably like right here where you come in, be the best view. Out of the way, Canderous. Nice. Okay, so that's that taken care of. You know, I might actually go and return this head to Gyarshi before we do anything else. Just in case talking to the other Rakatan tribe makes them angry at us or something. I don't know. I do intend to talk to them. Explore the peaceful options before you resort to violence. At least until we figure out what they're about. Maybe they're even worse. Hard to say. We'll find out. Gyarshi. Where are you? Somewhere over here, I think. Not Gyarshi. Garn is the one I needed to talk to. You have returned. Have you managed to slay the aliens who massacred my warriors? They are dead. Here is their leader's head. Thank you for what you have done. The souls of my warriors can rest in peace now. And with his head, I can gain his strength so that we may overcome his people in the future. I don't know if that works exactly, but whatever. And now for the reward I promised. And he runs over there and spawns a chest for us, I believe. Memory serves, yep. I found these while searching among the wreckage. I don't know what they do, but I hid them here quite some time ago. They're yours now. Very well. We will take them, whatever they are. You just dump this stuff in the salt water, huh? Journal entry added, experience points received, 1,000. Items lost. Okay. I hope those rancors aren't going to respawn. I really hope they haven't respawned. Completed quests. You have brought the head of the leader of the raiders back and proven that you have slain them. The Rakatan was very grateful and showed you some gear, which may prove useful. Cool. Let's loot it. A thermal shield generator, a Verpine prototype shield. Verpine Zal alloy mesh. Thermal detonators, 6. Deadly plasma mines, 2. Advanced repair kits, 4, and advanced med packs, 4. So we got some of our med packs back. Some. Not really. But I like to feel like it's that way. You know. Technically, when you use a bunch and then you gain some, that's not really a gain, is it? That's not really getting back what you lost, because you would have had more if you didn't have to use them, but... Speaking of which, we have 36 thermal detonators. That's very respectable. So, what did we pick up? What did we pick up? We got... thermal dets. Verpine Zal Alloy Mesh. Don't know if we've ever seen it before. Defense bonus of 12, armor proficiency heavy, max dexterity bonus of +1. Damage resistance versus cold 25, and fire 25. Resist sonic 25. Using the highly expensive Zal alloy, the Verpine have developed a suit without peer. The only thing greater than the protective capabilities of this armor is the price. Let's put it on and see what it looks like, just for fun. Oh yeah, I didn't even show off that that Mandalorian armor that we got, the assault armor. Let's put that on and see what it looks like. So, this has changed from the base game, from how it normally looks in game. What normally happens when you put this armor on, it's supposed to look like the, looks actually really kick-ass. I wonder if Canderous would like to have this. It's even better looking than what he has on now. It normally looks like the blue Mandalorian armor, which I'll show you now. So I haven't done that yet, I don't think. Or is it the warrior armor? This is its normal appearance, but with the mod that I have installed, it changes the appearance back to what it should look like. Or the unused appearance. They really wanted people to be able to have the helmeted Mandalorian armor, I think, which I perfectly understand. It's really badass looking, but it's cool that the regular appearance is restored as well, because this is kind of nice. Semi-golden look, light blue, it's pretty. One of the nicer looking armors in the game. Verpine Zal Mesh Alloy. Not very nice looking, on the other hand. Purple and brown are not complementary colors, in my opinion. I need my Jedi War Robe. I think it was this one. Yes. So yeah, there was that. So the rest of our inventory. What else? Got this Verpine prototype shield. We already had one bought, or we got one from somewhere else, so I don't need to read that. A thermal shield generator. Damage immunity, 100 versus fire, 100% versus fire even. This generator forms a magnetic shield around the wearer which, while ineffective against most modern weaponry, does allow for the ablation of directed heat attacks, generally in the form of fire. That's pretty useful. I don't think there are many things that really do fire damage in KOTOR, though. Like, there's the plasma grenades, maybe? Flamethrowers that droids carry. More med packs, more repair kits, more plasma mines, and that's it, I do believe. Yeah. Okay. Sure I didn't leave anything behind. Nope. Good. Let's zoom back up there. Maybe now that we've done that, we can pick up mission. Swap out Canderous, I guess, since we kind of dealt with his Mandalorian friends, haven't we? Surprised he didn't comment on that at all. Oh well. Now let's go back and get mission. Haven't taken her out in a long time. I haven't even seen how she performs. Oh, before we do, how close are we to leveling? I don't know if we can level anymore, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Yeah, we're at 20. Huh. Really? When did we hit level 20? Powers. What sort of powers do we have? All the good ones. I must have been a long time ago. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's get mission. We don't even need experience anymore. We could just Straight to the end of the game. Hell no. Get that casual shit out of here. Hardcore. I do all the quests. Talk to all the people. Get all the things. Loot all the corpses. Carth mission. Cool. Right. Probably have the force speed bug now that I just zoned, so recast it, make sure it wears off. I understand that force speed works on me, I just don't know how they're able to keep up. Anyway. No big deal. Walking into walls because I'm looking at something else. Something on my desk, and I had to wipe it away. Okay, that's good news. The Rancors have not respawned. Let's keep it that way. I know there's going to be more of them up ahead, so... I'm pretty sure I remember there being more of them anyway. Recast the force speed. Whoa! Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, so, what that basically tells you is that there's a minefield here.
Huh?
I don't know if Mission's gonna be able to... Okay, she sees one of them. Plasma vent. There's stuff in the minefield. I'm just... somewhat... What's her demo at? Why did I swap Canderous? Oh, this was dumb. This was a bad choice. Bad life choices. Where's her skills? Demo. She's got 19 in demo. What's her awareness? 19, okay. Okay, I feel better. I feel better about this situation. This is fine. Okay, now we're seeing them. Alright, we're good. We didn't need Canderous after all. Let's turn solo mode on, so we don't accidentally blow ourselves up. I could probably recover these if I had to guess. Let's try. Let's try. What's the harm? If we can get more plasma mines, that'd be cool. Hey, we did it. Nice. It's nice to have a character that can use skills. What a novel concept. Yeah, so this big old, crashed... I think these are the bombers that the Republic use. Or the freighters that the Republic use. And the Sith. Sith Republic freighter. Not sure which. Probably both. I think we saw one. This was the ship that we boarded on Manon, or could have boarded on Manon to get into the Sith base. We saw them flying out of the hangars. Yeah, seems right. So... okay, more mines. Let's get all the mines. I don't know why probably, it must have been a bomber. This must have been... you know, it must have spilt its payload out here, so... anything that walks into this area just goes boom. That's what I'm going to assume. Makes the most sense. Or else, why would anyone have bothered planting mines here? Obviously, it's just ordnance. Just make the area safe for everyone. And we've got these ship parts, which Carth is going to need to identify. Because roleplay, you see. He knows what we need. Mission wouldn't. But he would. That's why we brought him. Items received. So there's part number 1. Nothing else around here, I don't think. No other loot? No. Turn off solo mode. I think we're all good now. Poor little buddy. We Escott and Pache.
Yes?
Let's quick save, I think. Just in case something bad happens. around this corner, which it may very well do. Ah, yes, that would be the thing that is bad, and I should use the Force on these. I am a Jedi after all. Let's use some lightning. Okay, let's not use some lightning. Just kidding. One at a time. Alright. Went better than I thought it was going to. These rankers are serious business. Lahan is actually a pretty small planet. It's just these 4 areas. So, as long as I don't ramble, continue with my long-winded nature, we should get off this world relatively quickly. Well, it's just these 4 areas and the Temple of the Ancients. I'm sure there's nothing hiding out this way. No, just a nice little beach. And we've got the energy shield field thing that the one described to us, or Lore Master Gyarshi described to us. I'm not going to go near it yet, because that would be foolish. So, the way to approach this is straight ahead, through the pillars. If you try and walk into the field over here, or, you know, try and hit the walls, you're going to kill yourself, I think. Or take some damage. Not sure which. It's been a long time. Don't plan on finding out. It's not a question I want to answer. Somebody else can do so. Yeah, that's the way you do it. You are not Rakatan. What is your business here, off-worlder? You guys are much more pleasant than the other ones. They have a much nicer voice. Who are you? We are the Elders, and you will answer our question. Kinda short, you know. Who are you? Why have you come? I think we're just gonna be honest. I am Revan. You are Revan. The Council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Nice. That's good news. I thought it was gonna throw us right into dialogue with the settlement, but I'm actually kind of glad it doesn't. I need to take a break here. My vocal cords are getting a little rough. Get some water in me. Then I shall be back with some more Knights of the Old Republic. Stay tuned, guys. Be right back.